As social media platforms have become considerably more popular, individuals, stores, and restaurants have seized the opportunity to transform them into marketing platforms where they can present their products and reach more people compared to conventional means. When we discussed this among us, we discovered that almost all of us had the habit to check a restaurant's social media page before we go. Thus, we decided that it is a phenomenon worth analyzing. The question that we will be answering today is there a correlation between the use of social media and the popularity of the restaurant?
In answering this problematique, we defined popularity of a restaurant in Le Havre to mean it is followed, liked, or mentioned by the people we surveyed to have significant online presence.
In order to investigate the Facebook use of restaurants, we analyzed the statistics of their Facebook pages. Judging the impact of its usage was more difficult than expected, but we came to some conclusions by using feedback from 10 users who shared or commented on a post of the respective page, and also by conducting a survey on the Sciences Po campus. Therefore, we interpreted popularity as being able to keep, if not increase, the number of customers through Facebook, which means we focused on whether people discovered the restaurants through Facebook and if it contributes to them returning regularly.
We received 38 replies in total for the survey.
The survey results showed that Facebook may not be the most influential social media platform for influencing the popularity of a restaurant, as it only came in third, following Google Reviews and TripAdvisor. We observed that Google Reviews and TripAdvisor are both platforms created by customers, while Facebook is run by the restaurant itself. This is because the information provided by a restaurant through a Facebook page does not focus on the critique of the restaurant through reviews and ratings, which consumers look at most when choosing where to eat, as seen in the graph presented.
The Facebook users we contacted, as well as the restaurants, responded similarly. Rather than being new customers, users were either regulars or just favored the restaurant in general. Almost no one named Facebook as the reason why they first went to the respective restaurant. Restaurants themselves attributed little importance to their page, using it mostly to keep customers and to be part of the social media trend. Only 4 out of the 21 restaurants we interviewed responded that they believed that Facebook presence affected the popularity of their restaurant. This is due to the existence of other social media platforms, or because their customers are of an older generation, thus not very keen to using Facebook.
First, although it is an obvious fact, there is almost a linear relationship between the number of likers of the page and the page reach. Therefore, the more likers or followers it has, the more online publicity and influence it has. We also found that the most expensive restaurants in our study tended to have more page likes than restaurants in the lower or medium range. We concluded that the trend can be explained by the fact that expensive restaurants tend to be more professional in their use of Facebook and are less frequently visited due to their price. This makes Facebook a crucial source of information for customers. Furthermore, they are more likely to value aesthetics, so the presentation of their aesthetic dishes or interiors online contributes to their publicity.
However, another conclusion we can draw from our qualitative and quantitative data is that restaurants mentioned by the students in the survey tend to have a slightly higher number of likes and therefore page reach as well. In the context of the Le Havre campus, we can say that it is strategic for restaurants that fit the criteria of student-friendly cost and environment to use Facebook or other social media websites as a way to publicize their restaurant.
However, such conclusions were limited by factors we did and did not expect. First, not all restaurants are in control of their page. Moreover, those who liked and shared the post by the restaurant are mostly customers who have already been there. Lastly, as mentioned previously, it is difficult to measure popularity, and so we were limited to qualitative data rather than quantitative data. So overall, we concluded that while Facebook plays a role, it is only a minor one. Other websites are more important, such as TripAdvisor and Google Reviews, which are more neutral and more useful than something that is run by the restaurant itself. What Facebook does, according to the responses we received, is that it keeps customers. By having a page where they can regularly post photos or updates, they remind them of their positive experience and encourage them to come back. Nonetheless, there is a slight difference between cheap and more expensive places. We found that if a restaurant is more professional in their approach and emphasizes the presentation of their dishes, it can be combined with the visual nature of the social media, thus making Facebook page more appealing. This in turn has an impact on the popularity. Lastly, target groups like students are exceptions to these conclusions since they use social media more and are thus more likely to actively consult and use Facebook.